Most people think there's only one way to make money in the stock market. Buy a stock, wait for it to go up, sell it. That's it. And listen, that does totally work. But what if I told you that's actually the least powerful way to make money with a stock? What if the same stock could pay you just for owning it? What if you could make money when a stock goes up and when it goes down? What if one single stock had 3 completely different ways to put money in your pocket? That's what we're talking about today. And by the end of this video, you are going to look at the stock market completely differently. So let's get into it. If you are completely new here, my name is Dominique Broadway. I'm a former UBS wealth manager, best-selling author of the book, The Wealth Decision, and the founder of Demystified, a financial education company that's helped over 600,000 people to start building real wealth. I've spent years managing money for some of the wealthiest people in the country. And one thing I noticed very quickly is that wealthy investors are never just doing one thing with the stock. They're squeezing every single opportunity out of it. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to do the same thing. There are 3 ways to make money with a stock, and we're going to break down all 3 in plain English, no jargon, no Wall Street speak, just real information that you can actually use. So let's go. Number 1, capital appreciation. This is the one that everybody knows. Essentially, you buy a stock at one price, the price of the stock goes up, and you sell it for more than you paid. The difference is your profit. That profit is called capital appreciation. So let's say you buy 1 share of Apple for $100. A year later, that share is worth $150. You sell it, you just made $50. Simple, right? Yeah. Now, here's what most beginners do not understand about capital appreciation. You don't actually make or lose anything until you sell. So if you buy a stock at 100 and it drops to $80, you haven't lost 20 yet. That's called an unrealized loss. It only becomes real when you sell. So this is why long-term investing is so powerful. The market goes up and down every single day, but historically over time, it has always gone up. So the investors who win are usually the ones who stay in the game long enough to let it work. Now, capital appreciation is the foundation, but it's just the beginning, because way number 2 is one of my personal favorites. Number 2 is dividends. A dividend is when a company pays you just for owning their stock. Let me say that again. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to do anything. The company is literally sending you money on a regular basis just because you own a little piece of them. Think about it like this. Imagine you own a rental property, okay? Every month, your tenant pays you rent. You didn't have to do work for that money at all that day. You didn't have to do anything extra. The money just came in because you own the asset. Dividends work the exact same way. Some of the biggest companies in the world pay dividends. Companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, McDonald's, Apple, these companies pay their shareholders every single quarter just for being an owner. Now, here's where it gets really powerful. Most brokerage accounts give you the option to automatically reinvest your dividends. So that means instead of taking the cash, it goes right back in and buys you more shares of that stock. And more shares mean more dividends next quarter. More dividends mean more shares, and on and on and on and on. That is the compounding effect in real life. And it happens while you're sleeping, working, on vacation. This is exactly what was happening while I was on my cruise and while I'm constantly living my life. My dividend stocks were paying me automatically, my kids as well, without neither one of us lifting a finger. And this is what it means to make your money work for you. Now, let's talk about number 3, options. Okay, so this is the one that most people think is super complicated, and I get it. The word options can feel super intimidating, but stay with me, y'all, because I promise you, this is more straightforward than you think. So An option is a contract, and that contract gives you the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell a stock at a specific price before a specific date. Now, there are two types of options that you need to know about. We have a call option and a put option. Let's break them both down. First, a call option. A call option is what you use when you think a stock is going to go up. Here's a simple way to think about it. Imagine you want to buy a house, okay? The house is currently worth $300,000. You think the value is going to go up in the next few months. So you make a deal with the seller. You pay them a small fee today for the right to buy that house at $300,000 in the next 90 days. 2 months later, the house is worth $350,000. You exercise your right and buy it at $300,000 and you just captured a $50,000 in value. A call option works the exact same way. You pay a small premium for the right to buy a stock at today's price, even if the price goes up. If the stock goes up, you win. Now, let's talk about a put option. A put option is the opposite. This is what you use when you think a stock is going to go down. So same house example, but this time you already own the house and you're worried the value is going to drop. So you make a deal. You pay a small fee for the right to sell that house at $300,000 anytime in the next 90 days. The market crashes. Now the house is only worth $250,000, but you have the right to sell it at $300,000. You just protected yourself. A put option works the same way. It gives you the right to sell a stock at a set price, even if the market drops. This is how investors protect their portfolios when the market gets rocky. And this is how you can actually profit when stocks go down. So you may be asking yourself, well, Dominique, why does all this matter? Because with options, you are no longer dependent on the market only going up to make money. You have tools that work in any market condition. Up market, down market, sideways market. Options give you flexibility that buying and holding alone will never give you. Now, I want to be clear about something. Options are powerful, but like any powerful tool, you need to understand them before you actually just start putting your money in and using them. You wouldn't pick up a power drill without knowing how to actually use it and how it works, right? Same thing here, which is exactly why education is always going to be step one and understanding risk management. So let's bring all of this together. One stock, 3 ways to make money. Capital appreciation, the stock goes up in value. You sell it for a profit. Number 2, dividends. The company pays you just for being an owner, regularly, automatically, while you sleep. And then we have number 3, options. These contracts that give you the ability to profit whether the market goes up or goes down or sideways, okay? Wealthy investors aren't just doing one of these things. They're doing all 3. And now, so can you. Here's what I want you to take away from this entire video. The stock market is not a one-trick pony, okay? It is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available to everyday people just like you and I, but only if you know how to use it fully. My grandfather and my mom taught me how to save. I had to teach myself how to make that money grow. And I've spent the last decade making sure that you don't have to figure it out all alone like I did. So here's your next step. I have a free investing masterclass coming up and I want you there. We are going to go deeper on everything that I just covered. Capital appreciation, dividends, options, and I'm also going to show you exactly how to start putting all 3 to work for you. So it doesn't matter if you have never, ever bought a single stock in your life. This masterclass is built for you and it's free and it's live. And it will change the way that you think about building wealth forever. So the link is going to be in the description and show notes below. Click it, register now, grab your spot. And if this video helps you at all, please share it. Send it to somebody who needs to hear this, because this is the information that changes everything and has been gatekept for years. I'm Dominique Broadway, and I will see you hopefully in the next masterclass.